Slavic. I'm the proprietor of the Big Slavic Painting and Restoration Company. I'm also the host of this show, Ask a Painter Live. It's a weekly live Facebook show where I use my 2 decades of experience as a craftsman and an entrepreneur to answer any of your questions. So homeowners, DIYers, this is the largest group of professionals in this industry that you're ever going to see. So if you have any questions about painting projects, whatever, this is for you here. Professionals, we can talk about whatever you guys want. So Pat Coy, painting contractor, talked with him on the phone this week. Dustin Zapanzik, greatest guy ever. Message with him this week there. Vanessa, Sebastian, thank you guys for watching. We have some special guests here today. This is the Casual Friday version of Ask a Painter. I'm in normal clothes and we're sitting at a bar, and I'm here with a client. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Phil Cline. We own, this is my wife Nicole. We own Tama Painting and Specialty Coatings in Davenport, Iowa. And Nick has been gracious enough to let us come up and join the gathering of Minnesota painters.
Yeah, so we should say, painting company, right? Yes. Tama Painting?
Tama,
sorry. Tama. And Nicole, what do you do?
I help out in the business when it makes sense. HR, talent.
Keep going, line? Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then I currently work for Estes Construction. It's a large general construction in Davenport, Iowa. We're based in Iowa.
Yep. So what's interesting is that last night, and we should also say too, Chad from the PDCA is here. Chad's awesome. He helped me actually film my master's class, the Modern Apprenticeship, down in Missouri there, and he's up here filming. I believe he spent a day with Ryan Turry, another awesome local contractor. Headwaters Painting, him and his wife Danny, awesome people. You guys are here not to see me, but to be part of the gathering of Minnesota painters. Well, no, you don't have to say that. It's fine. So last night we do quarterly meetings. Jason Paris and I created a group called the Gathering of Minnesota Painters. We were just the ones that started, but it is its own thing now. We were just the ones that sort of do the first push. There's about 40 to 50 contractors in Minnesota who get together quarterly, and it's all about something we call cooperation, which is cooperation and competition. And so we're all in the same market, we're all painters, and technically we're competition, but really, if you look at data and divorce feelings from it, you know, and I think it was funny last night, we actually had an interesting data point. I've been in business for 12 years, and I lost my first job to Jason Paris. Yeah, and it was just one of those things that's like, it doesn't happen all that often. It's a really interesting thing, but honestly, we don't run into each other that much. And the Gathering of Minnesota Painters is a group of people that come together. We share some quick wins. People have a quick prop. Hey, give me a varnish. What's your brush for this? What software do you use for this? We can do that, but mainly it's for camaraderie. And when you get people in a group like this, it's fun to collectively put our arms around each other and say, this is hard. You know what I mean? And now going forward, let's solve some stuff and then raise the standards in the industry. So we had it at Wooden Hill Brewery, which is an awesome brew pub in Edina, Minnesota, not far from here. And we had a little private room. Sherwin-Williams was awesome enough to underwrite the event. They bought the first round, but I think they might have. I think they forgot about their tab, so they left it open. And then as painters do, we drank. So thank you, Sherwin-Williams, going above and beyond, whether you noticed it or not, and we do appreciate it. But so your big takeaways from the Gathering of Minnesota Painters. Phil, you've been to 2. Nicole, you've been to 1. Maybe we should start with you. What is your gut impression of the first 15 minutes of hanging out with the Gathering of Minnesota Painters last night?
I love the energy and the energy of the people that are there, and the collaboration that was happening, the support that was being given as people talk about like the crazy customer or that job that happened already this summer, as well as just some of the challenges in the industry of attracting talent. People who want to be a part of our organizations, and how I would say all the people I talked to were entrepreneurs, so they own their own businesses that were there, and the conversation around the heart and soul that that you pour into before that you give up of yourself into the business, when other people see it as a commodity,
Yes,
and interact with you in way different ways than how you interact with your
That's really interesting insight coming from somebody who's not only entrenched in a painting business, but also seeing the outside of a painting. That's really interesting perspective. And Phil, the first one you went to was at Graco, right? Yeah. How impressive was that, man?
I think that just spoiled me because I think I expect something like that every single time
I know, right? So, yeah, the first one you went to was, Graco. Yes, we all know they make good equipment. Yes, good with that. The company culture of that company is like this. Jason Harris said it the best. This is an excellent company who's been excellent a long time. And it's like the maturity, the organization, the camaraderie, the culture is just like, we think we build good cultures in our companies. We look like ragtag groups of street dogs. You're a great man.
And especially for how large of an organization that is, for them to have that type of culture is still it's pretty impressive.
So let's, what'd you think, man? I take it or leave it.
No, I love it. I absolutely have no problem driving us 6 hours to get up here.
Because in passing, you guys mentioned you drove up from Iowa. This is the Gathering of Minnesota Painters, and after a long vetting process, initiation period, payment, bribe, we've allowed you guys in
a lot of hazing.
So
and we're also advocating for maybe the gathering of Midwest painters.
yes.
To welcome in Wisconsin and jamboree. Yes, just not Nebraska.
Not Nebraska. No, we are going to say we did allow somebody from Wisconsin last time as well, too.
Yeah.
And although I'm not quite on board with it yet, we do allow Chris Bowl to show up every once in a while. Even though technically he's from Minnesota, he has a driver's license from Minnesota. The English thing doesn't bother me. He's a little bit of a savage. Like, he's coming in from the North Woods. He's got no shirt or sleeve on. He's sort of out there. He is the life of the party. That party would have been 21% less exciting this time without Chris Moll. So
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And what's awesome about Chris Moll is that young company, but yet he brings one of his guys down.
Yeah, this is the second guy he's brought down. Last at Graco, we brought one of his other guys.
It's amazing, and it's not a small undertaking. You gotta take the day off, pay him for the day, hotels. It's not just an afterthought. It's a big thing. So,
Oh, definitely.
so was there any big, like in the groups? Obviously, we sort of made a little mention, talked about Sherwin-Williams a little bit, congratulated everybody on sort of doing this, but then everybody started talking. So what were the takeaways?
I spent a lot of time with Danny, and so as we talked about
Ryan Turey's wife, Headwaters Painting. Yes.
and so we talked a great deal about building their business, how they brought it together. So it's just, I grew up in a family business. I'm a farm kid, so family business is what I've been used to. Right now, currently working for an organization that's actually family owned as well. And that creates unique dynamics. And you'll talk to some people who they're like, no, never mix family and business. And really, when you have a skill set where there's going to be conflict in business, you can filter the owner of the company or he's quoted or dying. We can have conflict without confrontation. So we can work out conflict. We're not going to agree. We're not going to agree all the time. And so knowing that you can speak either personally in conflict and not allow it to become confrontation is a really cool thing. I appreciated my
What good
conversation.
perspective. Well, like a mature position. You can tell that guy's been through lots of confrontations in the past and know it's unproductive. So yeah, so interesting. So yeah, and what's interesting is that as I watch the Turries, I think, sweet Jesus, I wish I had their maturity when I started my painting company. From day one, they're hiring employees, they have clear divisions of roles, they have responsibilities, they hold their family sacred. I look at them and just say, oh, you're going to do so much better than I did. All the hardships that I went through were just self-imposed ignorance issues. And they got such good heads on their shoulders, man. I couldn't be more impressed.
I think they must have had a good influence to talk to before they got started.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, man. That's for damn sure. So.
Yeah, because that's something that we struggled, that I struggled with as well. That separation, that family balance. Because it was it was 16 to 18 hours a day. We'd send my oldest son with my mom just so we could work the weekend. So I wish that was something that I learned when I first started.
It was, it's good perspective, like looking back over the break yourself to maintain the schedule that you created and you imposed on yourself. In hindsight, none of my clients saw my sleepless nights, my Sundays away from the family, the strife it caused in marriage, and rightly so. You told them you were going to do a job and you broke yourself to do it. Stupid. They should have been realistic and just been honest with them. So I see that as a big. People always hold the schedule sacred. Like, just be honest with people, right? I mean, that's the best thing. So let's see what we got for Sebastian. Thanks for watching. Dustin, your office looks more fun than mine right now. I doubt that. You're in the beautiful Vancouver area. That's not true. So, John, thanks for watching. Oh, Dana Tucker, thanks for watching. Holly, my production manager. Heather Yoakum, Heather's watching for the PDCA. Philip, do you and your wife work in the business together? If so, how do you guys divide roles and responsibilities?
We do not. When she worked for Dale Carnegie, she worked for Dale Carnegie for 15 years. She was my business consultant at home, and she did all of our Dale Carnegie training that we send our guys through. Personal development stuff,
which is something super unique. I mean, Dale Carnegie is arguably one of the best sort of like vetted, substantial training programs. You were sending your painters to like leadership training.
Yeah,
that's
not,
a huge
not
thing.
just any sales guys or crew leads. It was everybody.
Yeah,
it was anybody that worked for us.
It's amazing. I asked you specifically, did you see a return on it? You guys said,
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what was that? What was like the tangible thing you got out of it?
So training in general doesn't change a person, but it does allow a person to become their best self. So it gives them an opportunity to see solutions or options that maybe they didn't have before by thinking of different skill sets, different mindset that they can capture. And when they come to work with a better mindset and they have a better mindset at home as a I feel like they're able to live their life at a more capacity, both home and at work. And so we benefited from productivity, willingness, commitment, positive representation in the marketplace, them attracting other people who want something more than just a labor job.
I believe that their personal issues outside are what cause a lot of lack of production, lack of commitment. So
there's nothing that will ruin somebody's day than stuff from home.
Everybody brings it to work, even though you say, check it at the door. Yeah, check it at the door doesn't happen.
No, it never happens. Never happens.
Yeah, exactly. Note on the responsibilities. I think there's two things that for sure one thing we've done well at account. One is when we talk to each other, we'll confirm we want like loving wife or business consultant.
Oh, you guys are intentional. I like that. Oh, this is something I'm taking home.
That was me because in our office, our desks face each other. So I'd come home at the end of the day and I'd sit across from her and I'd start unloading or dumping. And then she'd pause and go, okay.
Because I needed to know how to receive it. He just needed another way.
You seem like the person who would hear that and start saying, okay, I identify the problem, I have a solution, here's your plan forward. Yes? That's not always useful, right?
I'd ask them in business, okay, let's go with the business consultant.
Yeah.
She'll get halfway through it and I'm like, you know what?
Never mind. I get loving wife.
I don't want to hear love anymore.
Another way, so you can create your own. In Estes, we have like 3 levels. And so if I came here and I said level 1, you know I'm just giving you an FYI. I have a level 2. Here's the problem, here's what I think is my solution, go check it in. For level 3, I have a problem, I have no idea where to get started. So you can train your teams very easily to have a 1-2. That way when they
so when we were talking about the Slack attack, the message is we should have to categorize it. Is this a L1 nuclear? Is this a 2? Is this a 3? Is this a I just want to know.
I share the graphic because there's a graphic that then says, okay, when you call me or what's the situation, here's the problem it's creating, here's my possible idea of my solution. So we also try to frame up, deliver information to me in the same way.
Oh, now, but hold on, hold on.
it.
Here's the conflict. You're speaking my language because brief and be bright. ID, right? So that doesn't work for everybody. I have a lot of beautiful, esoteric, introspective flowers in my company, and they're not brief and bright. I get a full paragraph. How do you get people to say, problem, here's what's causing me, here's what I can do? How do you get them to adhere to that?
When they send you that long voicemail or the big email, just send it right back without reading it and saying, oh, it's the password, let's keep going every time. The long email, the long voicemail, these humans need to be understood, and they're concerned
I have no
about
interest in.
and they're concerned and they don't want to leave something out.
Problem solution.
The other thing about roles and responsibilities is data, is that right?
Oh, yep.
Is try to use some assessment to know what your strengths are, and then be really clear that I trust you to know what your strengths are, and I trust you to know what you're not good at, so that when we start looking at roles and responsibilities, we're talking about a problem. If it's not in your wheelhouse, don't pretend it's in your wheelhouse. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not good at, and there's a lot of things I'm not, and I don't want to enter into sucks my
So now you're asking everybody to be self-aware.
Yep.
All right, awesome.
Well, and another thing that we do is we at least communicate and we're proactive in it. Where this is happening, I need to tap out for 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And then when she goes off, or if I do the same, we're not sitting there confused and wondering what's going on. At least we have some kind of
You
communication.
guys are amazingly self-aware and intentional about what you do.
Sometimes we're fault.
I didn't know if I could take that to a fault. If you have two people in agreement, it's like, God, that seems wonderful. You don't have a choice but to be intentional.
It makes life better.
If you just tiptoe through life saying, what'll happen will happen, not a great way to do it, right? Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. Renato. Bom dia from Brazil. Adam Northenskoll, he was there at the gathering last night. Met Adam for the first time. Hey man, thanks for the shout out on Instagram. You're awesome. I loved talking with you last night. It was great. So, Renato, thanks a lot. Happy Friday. Wish I was drinking a beer right now. So what's your go-to paint for steel doors and garage doors? Yes.
I'm out, by the way. This is one I have nothing to add.
Ours is PTM, the Pro Industrial line.
Sherwin?
Yep.
And do you go satin? Do you go semi-gloss? Do you go...
Mostly everything we do is all satin.
Yep.
We don't have the real high sheen, high gloss.
So there's always two scenarios, right? There's brand new garage door, brand new service doors. They come with that horrible coating, whatever comes through the factory. Do you go 2 coats of DTM, or do you do bonding primer and DTM? Yeah. Belt and suspenders. Just no. Yeah. If you do it wrong at first, it'll be wrong forever, right?
And then we'll have to whole another issue of stripping it out and starting over.
Which is insane.
Yeah, we just try not to cut the corners.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it takes a little time.
So the other scenario is not new. So we got a 13-year-old garage door. It's got a little bit of chalking going on, original factory coating. How would you guys do something like that?
Wash it, TSP it, and then bonding primer.
Yep.
And then start with DTM on that.
Yep. So I've done, in my quest to see how good of a finish with how little effort, I've actually found that like Benjamin Moore low luster will stick to almost everything, including like brand new gutters, which is like, maybe I found some outlier projects, but I've been able to build in a little bit of efficiency. Now, there's nothing better than a good DTM bonding primer, DTM top coat. Most of my people will not pay for a 3-coat process. I had to come up with a 2-coat process. Benjamin Oil Low Luster with a little bit of Benjamin Moore extender in it, so it evens out and stays wet longer. Brush, 2 coats, seems to be like it's never not stuck, and you get that almost factory finish too. So we do the spray DTM, which you never brush DTM, right? You always spray DTM. Yeah.
Well, we haven't used Benjamin once.
Yeah.
Because we have one dealer and it's across the river right now. We have a ton of bridge work going on.
Yep.
So it's just a hassle.
Oh, absolutely. No, Sherwood is definitely more of a business, for sure. Because my Benjamin Moore dealer is an ace. This is great. I have an insanely progressive business owner to help me with Benjamin Moore, but still, it's a little bit clunky. All right, Ryan. Hope that helps. Elias, thank you very much. Roy says hi.
Hello, guys.
Oh, nice. Hey, how's it going, man? We probably talked about you today.
Wait a minute, what's that? Yeah, it was all good.
Yeah. Roy says hi.
Jake Sotal is another one of our guys.
Oh, nice, man. That's so awesome. Oh, Connor O'Keefe is another Minnesota painter. He was here at the gathering last night.
Yes.
If you guys don't follow Connor, he's got he catalogs everything. He does a lot of videos. He's super good about putting content out. If you're ever curious about how to restore log homes, spray some paint, Connor's your man. He's a great
We
guy.
actually get to spend about an hour with him yesterday before the gathering.
Oh, no
about
way.
4 o'clock yesterday.
No way. What was your big takeaway from that? Was there any purpose to it? Was there any big takeaway?
It was similar topics that we get in. Just kind of found out why he started.
Yeah.
Why he does what he does.
Yeah.
And I'm interested in talking with him more about his piece rate
Yes.
for exterior and stuff and residential.
I saw in the Business Brush group that he seems insanely progressive. It sounds like he turned his whole company into a piece rate system, and then he got some results from it. So that's a very interesting data point.
We've talked about it, but I don't know how to do it with the type of work that we do.
Jeremy Sexy, another local fella. Tina is one of my I actually have Tina's van right over there. She got the beautiful fuzzy steering wheel, which is nice. So, Jim Callahan, past apprentice and current client of mine. Corey from the Cabinet Group. Hey, how's it going? Alex St. Germain, apprentice of mine overseas right now on a vacation.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Alex, when you come back, you have a monster lake home to stain. So loosen up them muscles, man. You get ready for it. Yeah. Juan, thanks for watching. Chris. Yeah.
Working.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome,
Royce,
man.
good to hear.
Any other big takeaways? Any other sort of interesting things that you guys are going to go home with after being in Minnesota this time?
One of my biggest fears.
Yeah, go ahead.
As I listened to Nick, you talk, and Jason talk, and Nick May when we were out at
Yeah,
Frank,
sorry. We
and-
should say we just came from a 2.5-hour brain meld with Jason Paris and his guys there, and as a treat,
Oh, yeah, with Chet.
Chet, his partner, showed up too. We took over his office and Chet talked too. So
Yeah, that was awesome.
those guys, their brains.
Oh my gosh.
They are a think tank. They are not a painting company. They are a brain trust and a think tank. So sorry to.
They're amazing.
Well, what you said is exactly what my big takeaway is. All of us have such unique businesses in the models, and what I think is making it is that you got to fit it to your personality, your lifestyle,
God, no truer
your
words.
strengths,
Your mission,
and your mission.
yeah.
That there's not one right way. And so, as Phil and I were talking, there are times where owning a business feels very isolating. Like other people don't understand what you're going through, and if you look at the world, it looks like everybody's doing it well, and internally you know in your own systems, and you're like, man, this sucks. I don't even know how to get this off the ground. And I guess my big takeaway is
So
that
stupid.
right, that
I think I might have had one of those on the drive up here.
yeah, right?
We all do it, man. Listen, how many times a day? How many times a day do you cycle through it? 6 times, and maybe once in the middle of the night.
But there's not
stuff.
a perfect way.
No.
So perfection is definitely the enemy of progress. If you just keep working and to get better every
Stabbing
day,
you right
Dude,
there
this
in that
is just
one
like-
spot and just rubbing your finger in it.
Truth. Just over and over again, man.
Yeah.
God.
then you can do something great, but let your great be your great. And find out from other people what they're doing so you can decide what you want to do so you know options, but
So-
don't have to compare.
There's a large ongoing debate that I don't know has been solved, which is so you have a personality assessment, and on this side here's what you're good at, on this side here's what you're bad at. Coming from the leadership coach, do you focus your time on what you're good at, maximize that, or do you say these are my faults, I'm going to fix all these faults?
No, a quick analogy would be if you were going to take a 2-lane highway that connects two cities and make it a 4-lane, you could do great things really easily because there's already that sub base of the shoulders, easy to do connecting two grades. You take a dirt road between two farm fields and try to pave it, a lot of work, and you're still getting between two farm fields.
So you're calling me a dirt road?
Nope. I'm calling the idea of working on weaknesses a dirt road.
Yeah. Oh, so I love this. Unequivocally, you say,
unequivocally.
listen,
no
don't forsake those bad things, but spend your time on this for now.
Know what those are,
and
either build a process, a system, a software, or a person around them. Like you gotta find a way. To minimize your time doing the things that you're not good at.
So,
by the way, people, it doesn't mean if you don't like doing it that you get to stop doing it. You have to
liking something and having a motivation towards or against it are very different things sometimes.
Just think about when you're doing the things that you know you're good at. You love doing it. It feels good. It fills you, even if you work long and hard.
And you look forward to it, and you have energy for it.
Yeah.
That's a big difference,
Totally
And there's things we know when we wake up in the morning, 10 things to do. 5 of them are like, oh, like that, and 5 of them are like, I'll do that first.
Yeah.
That stinks. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So
100% true right there.
All right. So any parting words before we call it quits? Because I'm sure you guys probably want to hang out, go home, something. You got to drive. I don't know. It could be a 2-day
driving first.
A 2-day ship voyage back home. I don't know where Iowa is, but I'm sure it's a long way away from here. So yeah. Anything else before we go?
I just appreciate you letting us come out.
It's not about letting.
Spending the time.
It's not about letting. Like you guys. So I know more and more about you guys every time we meet, and I think today was the most insightful time where you guys are the most intentional people that I've ever met. So from the outset, you see a lot of painting companies, and things happen. We react on feelings. We do this. There's some results. There's some non-results. But everything's sort of unintentional and feelings-based. You guys are amazingly intentional about what you do.
Get that wrong. I still do function out of a lot of emotion. You can ask a couple of the guys.
But you gotta have that. That's why you're the leader.
That's where the passion comes from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, everybody needs a dear leader. You know, you just happen to be that for your guys, you know? And there has to be that spark of, what are we doing? Come on, let's just do it, you know? There has to be that, because that's what separates you from some of the people, too. So, yeah, it's a big thing. And I talk too much. Anytime, guys.
You're good.
You guys are awesome. Thanks again to Chad. Chad's awesome. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the PDCA. Real quick. PDCA. Question of the week. How do you increase production right now? If you had to increase production for your guys, what would you do? Put you guys on the spot. So,
go ahead first.
All right. Well, I can't. I can't answer it from the painting company.
Okay.
In the company I work for, we're looking at to increase production. I do 3 things. First, I look for where there could be systems that there's not already. Second, I ensure that we have the right people doing the right jobs, make sure the alignment of what they do. And third, I'd make sure there is absolute clarity on what great looks like so that they knew in their own minds what's their mindset latches on it. I think the human condition can do amazing things if they know what that looks like. So those would be my 3.
It sounds like it's very uninformed and shooting from the hip advice that you're just giving. Not based in any sort of... Dude,
you think she's done this before?
My God, that is some of the most concise advice I've ever heard. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. I would agree.
Mine be a little lower level than that.
Take a trash can and a wooden spoon and
No.
Because
just with how we operate, since we don't have a production manager and somebody that runs around, grabs, gets the job set up like Holly does.
Yeah.
That's me. And with everything else that I'm doing, I need to do myself. You trip those guys up to some extent.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
What I love about what he just said is, and you said this earlier today when we were talking about books and reading, and they get theoretical.
Yeah.
My stuff is somewhat theoretical. I'll still just walk through it with me. He used the 3 things I'm capable of, but gave an exact example example. So the system isn't in place to know the checklist of what people need. We don't have a person, he is not the right person to do production, running it around. And the expectation knowing how, so I think what you narrate is exactly what I said, this is really cool. This is exactly what our business needs. Example.
And I can admit that. I'm Phil.
Hi, Phil. No, yeah, it's the same thing, and we commiserated in these business books where it's like, oh, you know, all the platitudes and all the all this sort of paradigm shifts and things like that, but there's no action items, and you listed off 3 action items right now. I mean, I love that. So, all right, everybody. We're gonna call it quits today. These guys got to go back home. I have to go back home. I've been forsaking family this week to hang out with other painters, so I'm gonna go hang out with family. And thank you guys for watching. It means the world to us. And obviously, these guys will get on. I will get on afterwards, and we'll interact with you guys if you have any more questions too. So have a great weekend, guys. Appreciate this, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.